Hi everyone, welcome back to Mommy and Me. Today we're going to be reviewing this toy called Playdate with Bianca and Ray. So before I get into the toy, I'm going to talk a little bit about the company. The company's name is Bianca and Ray, and this toy specifically is specifically for furthering motor development in children between the ages of 3 and 5. So I can see that you're going to wonder why there's so many butterflies on this toy. As I read in the item description, these butterflies represent locomotion, those gross motor skills that the children is going to be experiencing when they're jumping on this hopscotch and when they're throwing these balls, moving their arms and moving their legs. That greater motion, that is why they want to raise awareness that, hey parents, this is a gross motor and fine motor toy that you can give your child and it would help and benefit them. So basically, I'm going to show you everything that comes with the toy. So we have this interactive LED whiteboard that has a basketball net at the back. We have 4 of the 10 building blocks here and 4 of the 10 balls in here. We have some felt characters that I made for examples that I was provided with the felt paper in the kit. And then as well, we have an interactive book that basically tells the child what to do, and on this playdate with Bianca and Ray, which I have right here, these 2 felt characters came in with the book, and again, they have these butterfly icons, I guess you can call, on them, just to represent that locomotive. So here is the felt paper that came with the kit as well. And obviously this is a prototype of the hopscotch. It is a lot bigger in person, but yeah, let's get right into it. So for the gross motor skills, like I said, that is larger movements of the body. So the children here, they are told to jump up and away, play some hopscotch with us today. So they're encouraging the children to jump on the hopscotch, and this is really interesting because it is teaching children not only to jump up and down and surpassing those milestones of hopping on one foot or interchanging feet. This is something that can really help with that. And as well as throwing and catching is a really big milestone at this age. So that's why we have this basketball net at the back. And we have some very soft balls in here. These balls are made out of reusable materials. So I know that Bianca and Ray company really focus on having all their materials recycled and able to go back into the environment safely. So there's nothing here that can harm your child, but it is always recommended that you should be in attendance with your child while they're playing with this, obviously. Okay, so anyways, when a child decides to draw something on this board, if they draw it correctly, a light will turn on, like so. And in the real version, a scream will come out from Bianca and Ray and say, "Yay, you did it, let's do it again." And this is meant to encourage the child in the absence of humans. So they're getting this reassuringness that they're doing things right. And if they do it wrong, then another saying will come out and the light will not go off, but it will say, and it is mentioned in the book, "Oh no, you missed, don't throw a fit, try again, you'll get it, friend." So this is just to not knock down the child in a sense, but to again reassure them that they can do this, and that will make them practice these movements. It will make them practice this hopscotch and make them practice throwing and catching the balls. And the more that they are practicing this movement, the more they're going to get more comfortable, and this will help with things later on in life. So for example, hopscotch, jumping on one foot, you need that balance later on in life. For example, when you're putting on your pants and you're putting one foot in one leg hole and the other foot in another leg hole, you need balance. So that's really important. Also, this in general is not only for gross skills, it is also for fine motor skills. And fine motor skills refer to this grasping, turning, cutting, using your hands and feet, specifically precision. So that is what we're going to see when we're making these felt characters. So I made these felt characters with all the kit that was provided. And I can see that if a child was to be able to use this, they would be cutting, placing, and really using that precision to put things on and glue things on. And by the way, the kit does come with 10 markers and 10 beeswax crayons. These markers are actually refillable, but I wasn't able to get a pack just because this is a prototype. But yes, so this really helps with the fine motor skills, and it's enjoyable for children because they can make their own character, and they provide a lot of different colors for skin tones. So your child will feel inclusive and feel like it really is them in the game, and that they don't have to subject to a certain type of look. They can make whatever kind of character they want. So that's a really cool part to this game as well. Okay, back to the fine motor skills. So grasping, turning is more for using scissors and cutting, but when we are using the building blocks, this is a great milestone at the age of 3 that this can help, and children really enjoy building and placing these blocks on top of each other. This is something that can really help them develop, and later in life, if they are working on using their hands, this furthers them in brushing their teeth and buttoning up their clothes, doing things on their own. So this is a really great choice for furthering those skills. And basically that is the fine motor, other than flipping through the book as well. Flipping through the book and having something to follow, that will also, they'll be using their hands. For the basketball net now, back here, it also does, if the child is able to make the shot, then the light will turn on, like I will show you. Just like that. So again, this noise will come out to the child and say, yay, you did it, let's play again. Encouraging the child to throw that ball in again. And there is a basketball felt included in this kit that can also be put on a character to further that inclusivity. And yes, so now I'm going to talk about my thoughts in comparison to other games. I really think this is a interesting game because it is very makeshift. It is not as modern. It's not really fitting into the next generation of toys, but it's reinforcing that we need to focus on these skills, because as children move into this technology generation, we are losing the exercise of fine motor skills because we're tapping now. We're not turning. We're not doing anything malleable. We're not malleable with our hands. So it is important that we still give these basic toys to our children because they are fun for them and they help them later on in the future. And it's still technology because when the children write wrong on the right whiteboard, it will not flash, and if they draw something right, then yes, it will turn on like so, and it's enjoyable. So overall, I'm going to give this toy an 8 out of 10. I can tell you that maybe by the looks of it, it's just an overall appealing toy. It's very colorful, and I'm excited that all of these materials are reusable, especially the beeswax crayons. I can't wait to get those in and have my children use those. And I like that they included this. It's different. Although the characters look a little bit funny, it's different, and it allows that enjoyability for the child. So there we have it, the toy play day with Bianca and Ray. And yeah, I think that this toy